magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tarot and welcome to the channel. In today's reading we're going to be taking a look at what makes you irresistible to others. I'm going to be revealing your shells. So for pile number 1 we have this beautiful oyster shell. For pile number 2 we have this conch seashell pipe. And for pile number 3 we have this Nerita undata shell. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick any pile you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. You can also pause the video if you need more time. And if you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this oyster shell, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you irresistible to others. So you chose the water fairy card. Let's go ahead and add your tarot cards and your oracle cards. So for the first card we have Sync with the Moon, a very beautiful card. The second card we have is Blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. The next card we have is the Hermit. The next card we have is the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Emotions, which is the Seven of Cups. We have the Page of Inspiration, which is the Page of Wands. And we have the Ace of Voices, which is the Ace of Swords. Next we have the Death card. We have the Sun card. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Strength card. Okay, my pile number ones. Now that we have your cards laid out, the first thing I want to say, according to what people find irresistible about you, my pile number ones, the first thing I'm noticing is in the water fairy, the lady has dark hair. This lady also has dark hair, and this lady also has long, luscious dark hair. So the first thing I feel for some of you, if you're a man, you have dark hair that is very luscious and not too long, but long, where like girls love to look at your hair and just want to run their fingers through it. And if you're a woman, same thing, like people love to look at your hair and they're showing me you know, like a Barbie doll. People want to brush your hair and touch your hair because your hair is just so beautiful and flowy and it's irresistible, my pile number ones. The next thing I see for some of you, this lady here has brown hair. This lion looks like it has a blondish hair. So some of you could have, even here, some of you could have very beautiful, long, luscious, flowy hair, and people find that irresistible. Even here we see that flowy hair. For some of you, here with her hair, it's like in some type of bun. So sometimes people love, if you are a woman, some people love when you wear your hair up in an updo. All I saw here when I looked at her hair was like that song, I whip my hair back. Even here. So maybe people find it irresistible when you can be crazy and let out your crazy self in front of people, where you're not afraid to show the real parts of you, my pal number ones. The next thing I see here is rainbow hair. So some of you could really love to dye your hair in beautiful creative colors or express yourself in colors. Okay, so that was the first thing I noticed with hair. Here this man looks like his hair is kind of like over his forehead, if that makes sense. So people, if you are a man, sometimes people look at your hair on your forehead, like let's say you're gymming or you're just being you, not really concentrating on doing anything, and people notice the way your hair sits and it just looks beautiful. Does that make sense, my pal number ones? The next thing I'm noticing here is, like I said, with the rainbows here, I kind of feel the energy that some of you love to wear clothes where you can fully express yourself and fully just shine, and you may dress very authentic to you. We even see here in the Sun card, this person's back is open, so maybe sometimes when you wear dresses, like if you're a woman and your back is open, people really find that sexy and irresistible, my pal number ones. We even see that here, so that's really cool. A beautiful dress here. So some people love, if you are a woman, some people love and find it irresistible when you wear flowy long dresses that just seem romantic. We even see that vibe here in sync with the moon, and she's wearing a colorful, beautiful dress that just shows off herself. They're almost showing me like a peacock. People see you like a peacock because you just stand out and shine, like the Sun card here, my pal number ones. That's what people find really irresistible about you. You stand out and you're not afraid to shine and stand out. So I just thought to check this peacock spiritual meaning. It says here, peacocks are symbolic of regrowth, rejuvenation, royalty, respect, honor, and integrity. They are also a symbol of beauty, love, and passion. These birds are considered sacred and worshipped. So it's almost like people see you and they want to bow down to you. Now I'm seeing that Beyonce song, Bow Down. So yeah, people see you like almost like royalty, my pal number ones, where you just stand out and you shine and you have this air to you, like when you dress yourself, the way you do your hair, the way you do your makeup, or just the way you stand out and like the clothes you wear. It's just something about you stands out, something so specific about you stands out, and it's not just one thing about you. I'm picking up many things people find irresistible about you. Here with the Death card, I heard the song Pretty When You Cry when I saw this lady crying. So I don't know why that would be found irresistible per se, because if someone is laughing, like not laughing, but if someone is like looking at you while you're crying and thinking how irresistible you look, but not being there for you, that's kind of a red flag, but I'm gonna let that slide. Maybe they just find you very irresistible in the way that you express your emotions, my pal number ones, where you're not afraid to share and show your emotions to people, my pal number ones. Some of you may just be very connected to your emotions and those feelings, And those people that hide their feelings feel like they can have some compassion for their own feelings when they see you express your own. And that's something they find irresistible. We see here the idea of this lady stretching and someone meditating here. So for some of you, you know, when you're at the gym stretching, we even see that idea here. People watch you and they look at you because you just look so mesmerizing. Like it just draws you in. Like let's say you were sitting somewhere under a tree meditating. Cars are driving past. They're just stopping and staring at you, my pal number ones. We even see the idea of like a flowy romantic dress here and here. Like the flower looks like a dress almost. So that's coming up again, the way you dress. Some of you are very confident in the way you dress, where it's like maybe some people would call you bougie or say that you stand out too much, but I don't think you should dress down in order to please others, my pal number ones. Because I feel like a lot of people find it attractive, like seeing you in just dresses and flowy clothes, long flowy clothes, where you really get to show off what you like to wear and show off your creativity and express yourself, my pal number ones. So if you're a man, this could relate to maybe wearing clothes that are quite loose on you. You get what I mean? Where it shows off parts of your body, where people maybe want to just see more. You get what I mean? My pal number ones. We see here the idea of someone looking down here, and it looks like they're in their own world. So for some of you, you could have a lot of water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I see the idea of, if you're not any of these signs, I see the idea of maybe sometimes people see you living in your own world, living in your own head, and they're like, I wonder what that person is thinking about right now. I want to be in their head. Why does their world look so colorful? We even see the idea of flowers here. Some of you could be very open with people and very loving with people, because flowers remind me of the energy of love the most. And we see the idea of this woman putting her hand over her heart. So people love the feminine nurturing energy you have, where you're just able to open up to people and bloom like a rose, and people really see you grow in terms of your own internal journey, but also maybe even in the way you dress, the way you express yourself. It's ever changing, my pal number ones. The next thing I'm noticing here is the two cats. And cats, even this lion, cats are like a representation of confidence, courage, belief in self. So I do feel like a lot of people see your confidence and the way you carry yourself, my pal number ones. We even see the idea of this bird's wings open. That kind of goes with that idea of peacocks. Peacocks and lions have very similar meanings because they're both very confident animals. So people see that about you. People see the way you stand out and shine, my pal number ones. The next thing I'm noticing here are lashes. Some of you have beautiful, long, luscious lashes, and they love to just look into your eyes, my pal number ones. Some of you with the Hermit card, she's holding a light there. Some of you could just have this beautiful energy to you where you light up the room whenever you walk into it. We even see that idea with the sun here. You light up the room when you walk into it, and people just notice you because you're so bright and colorful, my pal number ones. And it's like you stand out and you shine so brightly that people notice it and people are mesmerized by it. People find it so irresistible. And even here with the Six of Materials, we see the lady smile. And I feel like when people talk to you, let's say they are down in the dumps today and they're not feeling so great, and let's say you are at a party, right? And you just come up to this person and you talk to them and you have a big smile on your face, and you're just so, your energy is so beautiful, where you kind of like just interact with them and give them this good energy while you're speaking to them, and they can feel that, and they feel like cheered up by you, by speaking to you, my pile number ones. So that is another thing people find irresistible about you. The next thing I'm noticing is this lady's hands around the sun, almost like holding it as if she is presenting something. So some of you could really have people mesmerized. I keep saying the word mesmerized, but I feel like that's the word to use for you, my pile number ones. I don't know why, it just keeps coming through, but maybe some of you pose really well on Instagram or on social media, or maybe some of you are presenters where you present something, or you present yourself well, and people find that irresistible. For some of you, you could, present your art, or the way you share your creative expression, and the way you dress, and the way you do your hair, and the way you kind of just express yourself in fashion and things like that. So some of you could really be open to that. Some of you really shine on social media, where people see you and they see the way you present yourself. For some of you with the angel wings here, some of you find some of you, my pal number ones, some people find it really, really beautiful, the way you look so angelic. Something about you just lights up the room, where you look really angelic. You look like a flower that's blooming. You just look so beautiful, colorful. Like there's no way to quite describe your energy, my pal number ones. It's just like your energy is so beautiful and bright that I just want to feel your warmth. You know what I mean? That's the energy I feel around you, my pal number ones. Warmth. Like I would love to be your friend. I would love to, come to a party when I'm down and say hello to you. But you're really, really beautiful and handsome, my pal number ones. There's something about you that is so colorful, so shiny, so iridescent, and you just shine so brightly, my pal number ones. Another thing they just showed me was your eyes. Some of you, people love to get lost in your eyes, and you might just notice people love to stare into your eyes. And sometimes you feel like a little bit uncomfortable, like why are they staring so deeply into my eyes? But it's because you have very beautiful eyes that people get lost in. Some of you have beautiful doe eyes. That's something that came through that I just saw a vision of. Some of you just have beautiful eyes, like where it's almond eyes. Yeah, that's the kind of feeling, but it doesn't have to be. Remember, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. I see here this lady's wearing a flower crown. Some of you could really accessorize, and people love the way you accessorize. We even see that here in the Hermit card. So yes, my pile number ones, you are my magical, colorful pile, full of angel energy, full of sunshine energy, and people just love to be around you. Your soul is so beautiful and so sacred, like there's no other way to describe it. Well, that was your reading, my pal number ones. I really hope that this resonated. I really hope that you found clarity in what people find irresistible about you, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if this resonated. Bye! Hi Hi, my pile number twos. If you chose this Conch seashell pipe, this reading is for you. We're going to be looking at what makes you irresistible to others. You chose the High Priestess card. Let's lay your cards out for you. So the first card we have is Look for Fairies. The second card we have is Infinite Supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. The next card we have is the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Inspiration, which is the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. And lastly, we have the Star. Beautiful. My pile number twos. The first thing I'm noticing here, in a lot of these cards, this card, this card, this card, this card, and that card, we all have cards with long, flowy, luscious, curly or wavy hair. That it's almost like mesmerizing and irresistible in a way, like a mermaid would be, if that makes sense. My pile number ones, my pile number twos, it almost looks irresistible like a mermaid, my pile number twos. So I see that your curly hair, or if you have wavy hair, it's just so beautiful. Like, people want to touch it. People just want to look at your hair all day. Some of you post pictures online with your hair, or some of you are just out and about in your day and people notice your hair. And even if you're a man, something about your hair is just very, some of you could have very curly or wavy hair, or just very luscious hair, my pile number twos. So that's the first thing I'm noticing about what people find irresistible about you, my pile number twos. The second thing I'm noticing here is in the Queen of Cups, this lady is wearing a long, beautiful dress. So for some of you, you've been out and about on days where, you dressed really formal, you dressed up really nice, and you really take care of your looks when you have somewhere important to go. So we see the idea of richness here and luxury. So some of you could dress in a really bougie way. Some of you could dress in a way that's very classy. Some of you just look really irresistible in, formal clothes, or kind of like clothes where you go out and you're having fun, but it's like you look high end, you look expensive, my pile number twos, if that makes sense. And even if you're a man, maybe when you go out, like let's say even if you're just going somewhere, you're wearing a suit, it's like people find you really irresistible, and people think you look expensive, like a diamond, like a beautiful diamond ring, my pile number twos. The second thing I'm noticing in this card is her hair is in an updo. So for some of you, people love when you put your hair in a really beautiful updo. We even see the idea here with updos, and here with is this some type of flower? I think it's a cactus flower, and here's flowers. Some of you may wear flowers in your hair, or kind of like accessories in your hair that people really find irresistible. Some of you have really long flowy hair that just blows in the wind. We even see that idea here. As I looked at this card, I saw a vision of you just going about your day, minding your business. Some of you may live by the beach and have your hair flow in the wind, or when you're just out about in nature. People notice that and find it irresistible, even if they can't quite see your face. Another thing I'm noticing here, even in the Eight of Swords, we can't quite see her face. So it's like people a lot of the times notice your hair first. Is your hair very big and luscious, or just very wavy, just very unique? There's something about your hair people find really irresistible. Another thing I am noticing here is in the Star card we have a very ethereal presence. So some of you just look very ethereal, like a fairy, like a mermaid, like something from another galaxy, another world. Okay, my pile number 2s, and I kind of saw a vision. I'm going to tell you what I saw. So with this card, I kind of saw a vision of Bratz Fashion Pixies, that movie. I think it was when I can't remember what the lady's name was, but there was 2 sisters, right? And the one sister was the older sister, and the other sister was the younger sister. So it was like in the middle of the movie where the younger sister kind of like let in the Bratz girls into her little secret that they are from the pixie world. Okay, and she gave them like these kind of like rose-colored magic glasses that allowed them to see all the beautiful fairies and gnomes, the otherworldliness. So it's almost like when people are around you, they begin to see the magic in the world. And they find that really irresistible. There's something magical about you, my pile number 2s, that people find irresistible. I can't put my finger on it. Some of you look like fairies. Some of you look like mermaids. Like, some of you have fairy-like qualities where you have like a cute nose, where you are small in stature, or like maybe you're just very fairy-like in the way you move, okay? For some of you, like with the fairy qualities, it could be your personality, like where you are very giggly and you're very bubbly. For some of you with the mermaid qualities, you could have a lot of curves or merman qualities even. You could have curves, or you could have a very toned body that is quite built in stature. Okay, and if you do have that kind of body, if you're like a mermaid quality, I feel like you sometimes wear, if you're the mermaid quality, I feel like you sometimes wear long flowy clothes, or clothes just look like they fall in the right place on you, if that makes sense. So people love when you wear like loose dresses where it's just really romantic and flowy. So yeah, I kind of feel that energy. You're very ethereal, my pile number 2s. Like, people are able to see into other worlds with you. Another thing I'm noticing here are the little mushrooms. So yeah, you do have this magical quality to you. You might also just make people feel like they are on something, like with the mushrooms. when you're around them, because your energy is just so magical, if that makes sense. For some of you here with the High Priestess, as soon as I looked at the full moon here, I heard this song, Postman by Holly Cook, and it says, full moon is waiting for a brand new lullaby. Whatever happens to me now, I protect my soul. Too many people you know are waiting for the sun. I wake up at night and leave you for the stars. I've got to run and hit the boulevard. I wish I could walk by your side and be happy the other way, but for me the night is powerful. So there's almost this feeling of some of you could not just like be the energy of the night, but some of you could have really dark, not dark qualities, but like your hair could be dark, or you just remind people of like the night sky in some way, if that makes sense, or like the full moon. There's something very moony about some of you. So some of you could be Cancer risings, or you could have Cancer-like qualities in the way you look, where maybe your face is quite round, or you are quite curvy, like very, very curvy, where people notice that and you kind of like look like a beautiful moon. Since we heard full moon is waiting for a brand new lullaby, some of you have beautiful singing voices and people find that really irresistible, my pile number twos. Another thing I'm noticing that people find irresistible is the woman here in the High Priestess is using her intuition. She's using a water bowl to scry. So some of you could be very intuitive, very spiritual, and people find that very attractive. People find that very iridescent. There's something about you that just looks like you throw fairy glitter everywhere. I don't know, like you're very otherworldly and ethereal. And here we see the idea of sugar. So some of you could be very sweet. Some of you could look very sweet, like where people want to eat you. We see salt there. So some of you could be very spicy, like where you look spicy and like hot. Okay, my pile number twos. Another thing I'm noticing here with the Knight of Cups, for some of you, this is for the men watching this, you know, you could have bodies that are just very, you see this man's body, it's just very firm, like you look powerful. Do you get what I mean? And a horse represents freedom, so I feel like people look at you and you look free, you look powerful in some way, you look successful. And here with the Knight of Cups, people see you as like this Prince Charming energy. You see knight in shining armor. That's really cute. Here the next thing I'm noticing in the Seven of Wands is this sunset energy. Some of you have this glow to you when you're in the sunset, and people notice that, like your face glows in the sunset really beautifully. Some of you, my woman, wear highlighter and your face glows in the sunset, and or like in light, and people notice that and find that really irresistible. So with this rainbow energy and the sunset energy, some of you could have very tan skin that looks very sunsetty, like I don't know how to explain it, very glowy, like a sun person, if that makes sense. Some of you with this rainbow energy could just even bring in that rainbow energy with the way you look towards the positive and push away the negative, and maybe even your mind, your ideas, the way you think, the way you communicate with people about how you think. And here we see someone's jawline being very prominent. So some of you have very prominent and beautiful jawlines. In here in the Muse of Materials, the woman is wearing a floral dress. Some of you wear beautiful floral dresses, and people really love to look at you in that. Yeah, so my pal number twos, the one thing I'll say about you, there's something very beautiful, handsome, irresistible to you, my pal number twos. And I can't quite put my finger on it. I saw a bunch of different qualities now, and each person, it's going to be different. Each person's going to be different. One last thing, this person is wearing a necklace. Some of you really look irresistible in the jewelry you wear. So take that as it resonates. The one thing I will say, as I notice like a theme, is a lot of the people love the way you dress. It's very unique and authentic to you. A lot of the people find it irresistible the way your hair just looks so flowy and unique. It's like the first thing people notice is your hair. And another thing I'm noticing as well, from like all the energy, the overall energy, is you're very ethereal, very sparkly, very free, fun to be around, and people find that irresistible. There's something very ethereal about you. You look otherworldly, my pal number twos, and that is what people find irresistible about you. You shine so brightly, and you don't even have to try. You just do. And even here, she's looking down, she's looking up, she's looking down, she's looking the other way. People just notice you, even if you can't notice them noticing you. So my pal number twos, I really hope that this helped you see what makes you irresistible to others. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if this resonated. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose this Nerita and Data Shell, this is going to be your reading for what people find irresistible about you. You chose the Wind Fairy. Let's add your cards. Okay, so the first card we have here is Sweet Treat. The second card we have is Prosperity. The universe is pouring out its abundance to you. Be open to receiving. The next card we have here is the Strength card. Then we have the Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Materials, which is the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Two of Emotions, which is the Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Inspiration, which is the Queen of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the World. And lastly, we have the Judgment card. Okay, my pal number threes. The first thing I'm noticing here is in the Wind Fairy, we have this woman's hair flowing, and we have her face showing so beautifully. Like, it just makes me want to keep looking at it. And here I noticed the same thing. So some of you could be out about in your day, and you know, the wind blows in your hair and you just look so magical. That's one thing people find irresistible about you, my pal number threes. People really love the way your hair looks and stands out whether it is done in this style, whether it is straight, whether it is curly. People really love your hair. People even love your hair when it's in like a messy bun. And for some of you have very unique hair, like red hair, where your hair just stands out and you look like a mermaid. Yeah, we even see the idea of hair flowing here. So, like if you're out in the day and people see your hair blowing in the wind, people find that really irresistible. The next thing I'm noticing is how open these clothes are, and people love to look a little deeper, to see a little bit more of extra skin on you. Not in a bad way, but I feel like you just have this way of drawing people in, even if you're not showing a lot, because we see she's still covered here, but it's just like her chest is kind of open. That makes people want to look even here. So maybe some people love when you wear like clothes without straps. You get what I mean? If you're a woman. If you're a man, people love the way your hair just flows in the wind. Maybe if you're like, let's say at the beach, for example, and you take off your shirt, people just notice your chest. They find it very irresistible. Some of you here have tattoos, and people find that very sexy and very irresistible. Some of you have this glow to you, like we see in the Queen of Wands. You just look very confident, very glowy. Like if you had to stand in the sunshine, and even if it doesn't matter what tone your skin tone is, it's like your skin shines in the sun, or you have this glow to you when you're in the sun. We even see like sun energy here. So I kind of feel that like people like looking at you. You look very irresistible on a hot summer day. The next thing I'm noticing here, these two people's eyes are closed. This person's eyes closed. This person's eyes are closed. This person's eyes are closed. So there's a lot of that. Some of you have boyfriends or girlfriends, and they love to look at you while you sleep. They find you irresistible. That's so cute. Some of you, like let's say you're dozing off in class or in university, or you just close your eyes for a minute. Like I just saw someone at the gym closing their eyes for a minute, pouring water over their face. Like in some place you've closed your eyes either to take a deep breath or to do something, or like maybe even when you're posing in pictures, like maybe you love to close your eyes and let your lashes show, and people notice that. Maybe with the eyes closed, that could be, if I had to think clearly and logically, perhaps eyeshadow and eye makeup. Maybe people find that really irresistible, my pile number 3s. Another thing I'm noticing here, this person is wearing really colorful clothes. This person is wearing really flowy, wrappy materials. This person as well, flowy clothes, flowy clothes, flowy clothes, flowy clothes. This one's colorful, and this one is more leisurely. Okay, so I kind of feel the idea. Some of you dress differently here, so take it as it resonates. Some of you dress really colorful, where people love to see you in bright colors, or maybe you have the type of complexion that summery clothes just look good on you. They pop on you. Even just colors in general, like let's say you wear bright lipsticks, things like that. Bright colors look really good on some of you. For some of you, people find it really irresistible when you wear flowy romantic clothes like dresses. And if you're a man, take it the same way. Maybe you wear something really colorful, or maybe you have colorful tattoos. maybe you just have an artistic side to you if you're a man, or even if you're a woman, but I'm just kind of trying to make it for everyone. The next thing I'm noticing, these lips here. Some of you have very beautiful, luscious lips. I'm even noticing here and here, like you have such kissable lips. Kissable lips. Oh my gosh, people find that irresistible. I love that. Next thing I'm noticing here is a little peach. You know what that means, my pile number 3s. So yeah, people find you really irresistible, juicy, like they want to kiss you. They want to grab you and kiss you. They're showing me Sims, you know, when you go on Sims and you click passionate kiss, that's the way they want to kiss you, my pile number 3s. Some of you could really be into dance or ballet, or just into some type of like artistic. There's some type of artistic trait to some of you, even here with the Page of Emotions, or just this playful, bubbly trait to you, my pile number 3s, that people notice and they find really irresistible. Some people really love that you follow your heart and you follow your heart's true desires. You don't let anyone tell you who you are. You follow your heart. Some of you really have this confidence to you. I'm hearing that song, I Miss the Rage. So maybe some of you, like with this leopard energy over here, maybe some of you express your emotions. We even see that here. Maybe some of you express your emotions in a way where you keep it real. Okay, so yeah, I think people find that kind of sexy and irresistible. Maybe even when you get a little bit mad, like, I don't know. Okay, the next thing I'm noticing here, there is a Lover's card and there is also a Two of Emotions card, two romantic cards. So I'm picking up a lot of the other gender find you irresistible. So people just want to date you. They see all your beautiful qualities and they just want to date you. Like they want to kiss you and grab you, like I said. Yeah. Some of you here with this woman planting flowers, some of you could do gardening, or you could do like baking or creative things, like hobbies of your own that make you happy. And when people see you doing that, they find it really irresistible that you have your own thing going on. Next thing here in the Ace of Cups, this person's holding out a cup with a hand and there's angel wings. So people find you very giving, very loving to be around, my pile number 3s, and they find that very irresistible. Here in the Strength card, we see a person wearing this attire, and sometimes people find you even so irresistible, like I said, when your hair's messy, or like, you know, like let's say you just got back from the gym, you're all sweaty. People find that irresistible. Or you're dressed in casual clothes and you're not even dressed that nice, but people still find you irresistible, my pile number 3s. There's this quality to you that you're just so confident that you even look good in just casual clothes, my pile number 3s. There's something about you that just looks very rich and expensive though as well. And very romantic, like people want to kiss you. People look at your lips when you talk. Another thing I'm hearing is you smell very nice, so people want to just sniff you up. That might sound weird, but this is what I'm channeling here. Another thing I'm hearing is people love your voice. People find your voice very irresistible. Something about you, my pile number 3s, like they're making me feel like people just want to grab you and kiss you. I don't know, there's something very irresistible about you. The next thing I'm noticing is you go after what you want and achieve something. even if you are in relationships, you don't let that hold you back, because that's right opposite that. You're really confident in yourself, where you're bold. You know, you stand out in a way because your confidence shines out. Even when you are just, you know, not dressed that well, or your hair's kind of messy, like I said, people still find you so irresistible. And there's something about you that is very powerful. Like, you have this powerful quality to you. We saw a leopard here, a lion here, and the Judgment card. So there's something about you, my pile number 3s, this intenseness where people almost feel intimidated by you, but they feel like an irresistible intimidated. Does that make sense? Like, I'm scared, but I find you irresistible. So know that people wouldn't mess with you, my pile number 3s. Even if they're jealous, they wouldn't mess with you, because you give off this powerful energy. And that's what people find irresistible. So some of you, they're showing me, like, some of you women, like, let's say you have this powerful quality to you, and you're just keeping it real, right? And a man sees you maybe slightly raise your voice. They're making me feel like, okay, they're showing me some of you are like that, and then, or you'll just express your feelings where you speak, and you're like, let's say you're venting about something and you're just speaking and you're slightly raising your voice, but you seem like very fiery. Does that make sense? And people just like want to grab you and kiss you, and people find you really sweet. I'm hearing that song now. Let me just find it. Okay, for some people I heard sweet. I thought you wanted to dance from Tyler the Creator. And then for some people I heard Juicy by Doja Cat. So as I said, juicy, some of you have very curvy, yeah, juicy. You're juicy. People want to eat you up, okay? For some of you, you have the sweet quality to you. Like I said, people want to eat you up or just bite you. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's like I'm kind of picking up on essential quality. Like, maybe your romantic partner or the other gender looks at you in that way, an essential way. So the lyrics I heard was, they should call you sugar, you're so sweet. Well, they should call you sugar because you're so sweet to me. Baby, you're the sweetest thing. Even if you left me out here stranded, my feelings wouldn't change a bit. So yeah, a lot of people find you're just very sensual, and like, they want to grab you, kiss you, they want to have you in their arms. Some of you are just very intellectual as well, very smart. You're very confident, you stand out in the world. And it's not just like the romantic aspects, but I was picking up on that a lot. So maybe it's just the people I'm picking up on and how they view you, how they view what's irresistible about you. But my pile number 3s, like, I hope this gave you a little bit of an ego boost, because like, this is so cool to come through. Like, I don't know, I'd want to take pictures with you. I feel like you're really beautiful, really handsome, my pile number 3s. Something about you just stands out and shines. And yeah, I really hope that this resonated with you, my pile number 3s. I can't wait to see you in my next reading. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment, and I'll see you next time.